Thank you so much for being here. I'm Sujata Gadkar-Wilcox, one of the newest members of the Senate here, state senator for the 22nd District, representing Bridgeport, Trumbull, and Monroe. I'm also a professor of constitutional law at Quinnipiac University, and before that I was a litigator. So I particularly appreciate you all being here for this particular purpose, because we're in a moment of crisis, I think, where people are afraid. They're afraid of retaliation. They're afraid of speaking up. They're afraid of exercising their constitutionally protected rights. We have to do better than this. I'm so thankful to this group of individuals who are behind me, from our representatives to our advocates, to our directors of organizations that are doing the work every day to protect democracy, to protect human rights. This is not a partisan issue. I invited everybody in the legislature, every legislator, lawyer to come join us to stand up for our system of laws. We are here today as representatives of our broader legal community and as supporters of democracy and our constitutional republic to answer the American Bar Association's call to denounce the repeated violations of our system of law and the undermining of our most cherished founding document, the United States Constitution. The history of the present is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. Our president has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation. For cutting off trade with all parts of the world, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. These offenses, as you may have guessed, mirror the offenses laid out for us in another cherished founding document, the Declaration of Independence. Today, we see an executive freezing federal funds for education and healthcare aimed at protecting our most vulnerable communities, closing branches of government established by a representative Congress, putting arbitrary and ambiguous conditions on the allocation of federal grants which states rely on to provide social services, defying the rulings of the judicial branch and calling for impeachment for any assertion of judicial independence against the will of the executive, deporting lawful residents without any due process hearing, imposing exorbitant tariffs that have caused hardship and financial vulnerability without having a long-term plan for their care, creating new executive departments like DOGE and employing individuals who have not been approved by the consent of Congress. We don't have to wait until the 4th of July to understand the significance of these acts. They're unconstitutional and un-American. I'm going to say that again. They're unconstitutional and un-American. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. We, the people, lawyers, legislators, educators, advocates, and citizens. As patriots, we are here to stand with our Constitution and our system of laws, in which three co-equal branches of government check each other and work collaboratively with our states to best represent the interests of the public. Our president cannot be a tyrannical king. Let us not repeat our own history.